Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Wind Waker Randomizer Numero Dos. Part... what is this, 4? Quattro. We are on Windfall Island. Why not check the mailbox? I think I saw it wiggling. Why isn't the music playing? What's going on here? All I care about is this wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. What do we got today? A notice from Beetle Ship Shop. We now have bombs. Don't miss this huge opportunity. A piece of heart for you and your loved ones. Brought to you by Johnson and Son. Beetle. A family company. Wait, no. I botched up all kinds of things there. Music? Where'd you go? There it is. How I love it so. I see a fairy island. I believe we have gone there already. It's been a while. I went back to work. And my mind is... oh, yes! I know exactly what I want to do. Star Island and the Forsaken Fortress. Star Island. How you look so familiar from... this was like our first venture on my previous seed. And somebody reminded me, as I so stupidly forgot back then, and I'm not doing at the moment, that power bracelet. You don't need bombs to do this. You can use the power bracelets. How about that? Instead of stuttering on your words like a dope. Well, this is a combat cave, and that's appropriate. Or enjoyable, at least. Because I do like combat. Why didn't it do the thing? That's okay. Oh, feel the Master Sword. It's not even fully charged. But it stings all the same. Bokoblins. Is it Bokoblins or Bokoblins? Because I think Bill Trennan once, in a showing off of Breath of the Wild on the Wii U before it was launched and stuff, said Bokoblin when he was talking about the gameplay. I don't know. Somebody knows, and I know there are proper pronunciations for these things, but who cares? You say tomato, I say tomato. No, I say tomato. And I put salt and pepper on it, and it's delicious. I had a routine a couple years ago where I used to buy tomatoes, and while I was taking a shower first thing in the morning, I would start my day off with a whole tomato and eat it in the shower. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Nobody does that. It's a whole acidic thing in your stomach, too, to get the day started right. With the shits. No, it doesn't give you the shits. But it could. It does kind of give you heartburn, though, I suppose. I kind of miss that, though. I do enjoy a tomato. I know I'm kind of alone in that, though. Treasure chart number 33, Scottie Pippen. I don't know why I say that all the time. 33 and 15 are numbers I recognize, yeah, they're the only two numbers I recognize. Count to 10 and I'll have no idea what you're talking about. No. I don't know why, 33... my best friend liked Scottie Pippen a lot when we were kids. And as a result, then I was like, oh, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan are so cool. And Scottie Pippen was the one I liked because my friend liked it. I don't know. Liked it. Him. How about? And 15 is just the date of my birthday. Like, that's the number I had on my jersey anytime I played sports as a kid. That's something. I don't know. Forsaken Fortress. Let's do it. Look at that. Rapid sunset. Bombs away. Finally have the bombs. We could do this. What the heck? Just trying to cancel it. Oh, we get to fight Phantom Cannons. We get that awesome music again. I enjoy it. There's a lot of treasure in here, too. Well, not a lot, but enough to tickle your fancy. Moo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Still love Phantom Cannon. Still want him playable in something. Love this music even more, though. I seem to remember that being faster. I guess it was so far away from him that it didn't really matter. Here we go. Oh, well, it's over before it even started. Oh, nice whiff. Alright, let's do it. Whoa, he's right there. This music is so good. He sounds so angry when he's charging up that spark. Oh, you got me. Congratulations. Your reward is another round of tennis, followed by your demise. That sword is so cool, too. I want to carry it with me everywhere I go. Link looks up like, what the heck are you laughing at, chum? And now we get the skull hammer that we already have. What could it be? The bow. I'm gonna keep saying it, and one of these times I will be right. Actually, what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna say it one time, and then it's gonna be there. What do we get? The heck is that? You got the fill-up coupon? It will fill every item you have to the max. Give it to Beetle, but remember, it doesn't cover all of his products. What the heck? I never knew this was in the game. I have never, in all of my years of being alive on this miserable planet, have seen that little coupon with a chubby Beetle on it. That's so weird. Where the heck is that in the vanilla game? Anyway, Forsaken Fortress. Hammer time, baby. Oh, come on, don't tell me you can't wiggle it a little bit and make your way across the... Rats! Always rats. Crawling. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm just... No. Get away. We have no time to waste. We've played this once before. Let's do this better. Remember last time I was like, oh yeah, you can't cut corners? Yes, you can. It's called just do it. Don't hesitate. Hesitating is the reason for all failure. That and lack of skill. And otherwise being dumb. Of which, I'm usually a shining example. Hey buddy, I like to see you too. Bow. No, dude, is that like our 80th feather? It feels like it. I am a golden bird. Ah, these bunk beds look like a prison cell. What is this horse crap? We have returned to work, and actually, my last night of work, I was all by myself running a department, and normally I have help, so that was a little challenging, but luckily it was so slow. I'm going this way. I skipped this like a dope, my first seed, but this is the way to the map. And that's a chest. And when you're talking about chests, you always have to peruse inside. Its contents might help you on your way. As Toad would say, back in the day. I see it. I have the hookshot too. Screw that whole leaf business. Look what I can do. And it feels so good. The compass. Well, isn't that trash? Actually, it's not trash, because there might be a chest I'm not remembering. This is the one I forgot last seed. That is where I want to go. This is... Yes! Why? Oh my gosh, I was so stupid the first seed. This is the final chest of the back area. As in the butt of Forsaken Fortress. And I do like that romp. Oh, and it's a waste. Janae, get out of here. Climbing this thing. There's nothing to it, man. This place is a little bit too load happy. This is the final chest before Helmaroc King, I believe. What do we get? The Hurricane Spin? Well, that's pretty cool, although for Phantom Ganon 3, it's gonna be kind of troublesome. Because that makes reflecting his mega attack a little bit harder. Another cool shot of the moon. Alright, let's do it before Janae comes. Okay. And now, In an effort to avoid sidling, I could use the leaf and change the wind again, but it might be faster to just do this. And as we know, I like this animation. Alright, Helmaroc King, let's do it again. This is important because it triggers a whole bunch of mail in the post box, which, as you may recall, I randomized this time to potentially have needed items for game completion. Whoa, get a move on. Forgot you kind of get a delay as opposed to the vanilla game. Come on, camera, be a pal. Camera, what are you doing? Just go, you don't have time. But yeah, my last day of work that I was talking about before was, I was expecting it to be terrible. Get out of there! Oh, got that one last second. Do not fall. What? Game? Okay. Gotta love that laptop power. It wasn't so bad, man. I was just monitoring numbers and stuff. The thing I don't like about my job that I have to learn to be better at because it's part of life is dealing with people. I don't know, I'm not a very confrontational person. I'm not very assertive, I guess, because I'm a laid-back dude that just doesn't care about much. As we whack the Helmaroc King. I like this fight, though. Sort of. It's enjoyable. You could pick it apart like a stuck-up chum, though, and be like, yes, all he does is fly around the outside, and then peck the ground. And I'm so above that. No, you're not. It's crazy, though. I don't really take breaks at my job. I get one lunch, and you're supposed to have like 3 other breaks throughout the 12-hour shift that are 15 minutes long or whatever. But there's so much to do and so much to set up that there's no time. So I'm just speed walking for like 12 hours straight, except for that half hour where I get to sit down. And it's in a warehouse, so it's just like speed walking, power walking basically, for 12 hours straight on a concrete floor. So by the end of the 3rd day, the moon falls and all is lost. I don't know, you say that to some people and, like, that's just common. Especially anybody that's higher up in an environment like that, it's just like, yeah, that's my everyday too. That's what I do, who cares? Everybody has to do that. Get over it, you know? But you say it to certain other people and they're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine, like, I need to sit down. I don't know. It could just be a United States thing too, feeling entitled that you need a break. Because it is possible to work all day long without taking a break, and it's not really a big deal. You kind of take like little mini breaks as you go, you know? Alright, buddy, is this it? Yeah, now can I stab him before he gets up? I love that little smile Link does. Oh, that would have been awesome to one-shot him. I don't know if that's possible. Sure it is. If you can think it, it's possible. This guy reminds me of a different character. Not Falco. Whoa, I missed the jump slash. Luckily, he was 1 hit away. Wow, I really could have one-cycled him. If I was just a little faster. I love that scene from Ace Ventura 2. When he's driving the little thing off-road to the consulate part or whatever the thing's... He's just like, hey, Errol's telescope! How fitting. That's actually kind of sad. We didn't even see Errol. We killed what kidnapped her, and it dropped her telescope? It's almost as if she was eaten. Now I'm sad. Anyway, we're gonna go see the Ganondorf cutscene that is not here because they removed it. So, on to our next adventure. Well, the reefs are now active, so that could be our next thing. Okay, I'm sailing south from Forsaken Fortress to Four Eye Reef, which we can now do. Are we really doing this already? The reefage? It's not ideally what I would like to do. But it's something to do, and it must be done. Chugga Conroy is starting a Yoshi's Woolly World Let's Play. And that's pretty cool. I, not too long ago, finished my Let's Play of that, and I think it's the best Yoshi game I ever played. And that's, Yoshi's Island was a lot of fun as a kid, but it's Tomoya Tomita. His soundtrack is phenomenal, plus all the different Yoshis you get. I really hope he's the composer for Yoshi's Crafted World, but I don't know. Honestly, what I've seen about that game, some of it has, like, it's an absolute day one purchase, but at the same time, it kind of looks like it might not be as captivating as Yoshi's Woolly World, which I'm hoping is just a weird impression I got that's not accurate. But yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World, that Let's Play was so much fun. It was blind, first of all, kind of. I mean, I watched somebody else play the whole game before, so I guess technically it wasn't blind, but I don't know, 2018 has been crazy. I have done almost all of my biggest videos this year. What do we get? Climbing these things is such a pain, man. It takes so long. The bow. Nope, a treasure chart number 20. Welp. Let's take a look. We have 10 of 20 treasures. Wow, that came out weird. A bomb! It's Bomb Island. Well, that has some stuff on it that could be useful. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Rock Spire. It's a turd. I see the turd in the distance. And Beetle Ship Shop, which, once again, that's considered expensive items, which I unchecked this time. Specifically, not so much for Beetle Ship there. I wouldn't mind spending the rupees for if he had something important. But the auction, I'm kind of sick of doing that. Especially, I think, because Wind Waker HD makes you do it to get the Swift Sale, which is the dumbest design choice. Nintendo has a habit of doing that. Great ideas, but there's always a catch to it that's just like, eh. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I fear for the day that Nintendo dominates emulation and, like, prevents things like randomizers and stuff from being accessible to everyone. But that's kind of impossible to do, so... Anyway, let's do this. This is the one where you fight two Mofulas, right? If that's what they're appropriately called. I don't have the boomerang, but I do have the leaf. Oh no, this is the bat one. You light the thing and then get molested by bats. The boomerang would be nice to have for this too. Could use the hook shot maybe. Here they come! Time to show the monkeys who's boss! They're everywhere! Don't go dying on me! Hard to tell the good guys from the bad. Oh, you're gonna knock that crab off. Get out of here! How many are there? Don't step in the light, whatever you do. I'll never forget the time or multiple times that I have done that. Like a stoop. Careful. Okay. The bow. Dang it. I don't need money, honey. 200 rupees. Man, could you imagine if real life had that? A wallet that maxed out? That would be the worst thing ever. Well, I guess in a way, there are like credit card limits and even debit card limits, I think. Debit. Deborah. I don't know, man. That would just be weird. Like somebody offers you 20 bucks and be like, sorry, I can't hold that right now. Talk to me later. Look at what I see. A set of 3. Platforms, that is. Boy, I say boy. What are you doing with that there pumpkin, son? Back in my day, we didn't launch no pumpkins. I don't know. That's not the appropriate quote. Foghorn Leghorn. Nice lady, but you can't get a word in edgewise. Or no, that's He says that about some other character. Yeah, it's so fun launching him off the side like that. No, you're going about it all wrong. You don't hit him on top of the head with a rolling pin. That comes later. A Triforce chart, number 8. Is that all of them? Didn't we get a whole bunch of those? I don't know. Oh, I gotta time this crumb nugget. Wait a second. Why is that one even there? For the other one, dude, am I that blind already? There's 3 here. Why is that? Stupid. Adjust the wind to the east. Sally forth. Sally forth. Oh, if we go now, we might just make it. Don't go dying on me. I missed. That was a total whiff, but I didn't need it. The cannon destroyed itself. Everything is just working out in my favor. Ooh, almost charged the hurricane spin. I forgot I got that. I need the bow and the boomerang. First and foremost, I think. And Triforce shards. The faster we get to high roll. Yeah, I need to find the bow, man, because the bow is a 3-part process. You need the bow, you need the fire arrows, and then you need the light arrows. Ice arrows, too. How could you forget one of the best ones? What's your favorite arrow? They're all good. Dang it, dude! 200 roops. More like 200 poops. Nice joke. Stupid. I was talking about something that was not just pure nonsense. Yoshi's Woolly World. To me, the LP that I did of Yoshi's Woolly World might not be the best commentary-wise in every episode. Depends on what you like, I guess. But I will say, out of every game I've ever Let's Played, that was probably the one I enjoyed doing the most. I just really loved that game. I don't know. It's one of those overlooked games, I think. Probably because it was on the Wii U. The Wii U? PU! Oh my gosh. I don't know what's up with me today. We just might make it. Don't go on the outside, jeez. I thought it was gonna go around me. It's a wind with a mind of its own. Thank God the bombs didn't hit me. That last one looked a little suspicious. And my magic held out too. Yeah, no, it's just crazy to think that 2018 is when I did almost everything on this channel. Because 2017 is when I did Breath of the Wild and Mission Impossible long play and stuff like that. And I imported those 2 reviews from my previous channel that's now deleted. The Breath of the Wild review and Perfect Dark retrospective were from... Dude! Stupid! I feel you, Link. Do you see what I see? A great big fish sticking out the ocean with a spire as big as my dick. Nah, stupid. So, we are gonna go around to this side like a smart person would, since we know we have to climb this thing anyway. Unlike last time where I swam all the way to this thing and almost drowned like a dope. Are we surprised? Banjo-Tooie is still a thing that I frequently teased about and haven't done yet. I don't know, it's just getting harder and harder. I almost started singing a song. I forgot the lyrics, though. Anyway, adjust the wind. It is getting harder, though, now having returned to work and trying to make that my primary focus. There is that hiatus thing that I keep mentioning. Like, I'm still trying to, like, not do, I guess, since I keep recording stuff. But that can't be forever, can it? Or can it? The bubble. Oh my gosh, with the crap! Okay, let us continue to Cyclops Reef and Six Eye Reef. We'll get some of this reefage out of the way. What do you say? Hey, hey, hey. 60 bombs. I was saying some things. Oh yeah, it's getting harder. I don't know, the reason I took the job that I work at, as we visit our cycloptic clone, our colleague, that's what Dr. Evil says, as my cycloptic colleague has informed me, but in the Dr. Evil voice. Shut up. The reason I took the job that I have is because it's only 3 days. They're 12-hour long shifts on the weekend, overnight, so it's like the worst thing, but it has a good differential because it's the crap hours nobody wants, because it steals your life away. But that gives me 4 days off, technically, which is a lot of time to do videos. And that was my thing when I had my former channel. I was like, I really want to do this and see what happens. Alright. And then that channel tanked, and I let it get to me, I guess. Another treasure chart. Okay. But I don't know, you can't just like up and quit a job, really. It's not wise to do that unless you have something lined up. So I just kind of kept it, and then like an addiction, started this channel. And for some odd reason or another, this one has gained more attention than that previous one. That's Fire Mountain. We could do that. Well, we can't do Fire Mountain. I don't have the fire and ice arrows. Fire Mountain! Game status! Where's the reef? Okay, let's do it. Cyclops Reef. Look at all the shining lights. I couldn't imagine setting that as a thing that could potentially have important items. That would just be a headache. I don't know, I think it's these randomizers that caught attention, because it was that Majora's Mask randomizer that made a lot of you guys stick around, I guess. And I think that's largely due to the fact that not many other people have done that, because it's a not-so-great randomizer that requires glitches to beat, and nobody wants to deal with that. They're waiting for the new one to come out, and then that's gonna explode. And then it'll be bye-bye Billy. No, I don't know, it's being stupid. But yeah, to go back what I was saying, it's just like I kept that 3-day-a-week job, even though the reasons for taking it in the first place left. But the thing is, 4 days off, like that's a godsend to most people who only get Saturday and Sunday. But as you know, when you first, imagine, going back to what I was saying, it's basically power walking for 12 hours a day, 3 days in a row. Like, I literally get off of work, and I speed home. I go over the speed limit, because I gotta get home, and I gotta cram food in my mouth, and I gotta instantly fall asleep. I, like, down melatonin, and anything that'll help me pass out immediately. Like, it's that important that I get sleep just to turn around and do it again the next day. What are we gonna get, I wonder? But yeah, I don't know, it's just from Thursday, well, actually from late Wednesday night being technically Thursday morning, like 4 a.m. From that point until Sunday evening, treasure chart 13. It's an unlucky number out of superstition. What could it be? I don't know what that is. We are on Six Eye Reef now, and I see a submarine. We all live in a poop brown submarine. That's too many syllables. Anyway, I was talking about something at work. Yeah, is there a... I don't know. I just... brain fart moment, I guess. Did we do this one last seed? That animation is so goofy. Work. Yeah. So I technically have 4 days off, but I never count Sunday because I'm so tired by the time I get home, technically Sunday morning after Saturday night's 12-hour shift. And like my legs are so sore and stuff that I turn off all of my alarms and I sleep as late as I want Sunday. So typically that means I wake up 6 p.m. or something like that. And I'm still all sore. Like, you know how after you do a lot of walking and working out or whatever, the next day you're just tired? Like Sunday, it's just, I'm a complete waste. I don't have the boomerang, so that's not a good decision. We do know from last seed, bombs work, get it together. Pull yourself together. That's another thing Falco says, doesn't he? I forget when. There's some interesting quotes in Star Fox 64 that are kind of hard to trigger. That's such a good game, though. I kind of want to play it again, although in recent years, my wrists can't handle even like one playthrough. By the time I get to Venom, I have like severe carpal tunnel cramps and stuff, and it's just, it's not good. I don't know, maybe it's the N64 controller not being ergonomic. Number 30. Okay, let's open what we got. Love is a paw print aisle. I do want to go there. Look what I see. I'm so stupid. I went all the way in the direction I was going. Oh my gosh. Things are just not going good. Yeah, I went back to Cyclops Reef and I destroyed like 2 or 3 cannons and then I was like, wait, this is not 6-Eye Reef. I don't know how I got turned around like that. Apparently, I cannot read a map. The map maker's legend has direction and a key, except a moral compass, but what good is it to me? I can't see the rationality. The world's not my responsibility, and happiness isn't there for me. But maybe I'll reach closer to the source when I find true north, with or without a friend. Bad Religion, True North, good song. Bad Religion, fantastic band. Probably the most important band in punk music. As we get a treasure. The bow. It's gotta be. Bow Nation. It's a treasure chart. Number 31. I feel like we've been lingering in the 30s. That is Forsaken Fortress or something? Or maybe it's the forest, I don't remember. All I know is it has a weird pointy schlong part of the island. Easily identifiable, of course. That's the sub, that's Cyclops Reef, this is 6-Eye Reef. Let's get it together and not go the wrong direction like a dope. But yeah, so Sundays, now it's just like my day of rest. If I record anything, it's a miracle. And then that just leaves me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and usually those are my days to do other stuff too, like if I have appointments for stuff. And like now with it being the holidays, I gotta work in holiday shopping, and it's just, you wouldn't believe 4 days off. It seems huge having 4 days off every single week, but it goes so fast, and it's just like anything else. When it becomes your normal routine, like very quickly it becomes not really much time. Which is why I always say if I got a real job, 9 to 5, with only Saturday and Sunday off, I could not really do this channel stuff. Like I would just not have the time. I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind. It's not like I like my job, I actually kind of hate it. But having returned and kind of gotten some semblance, you know what it is? I got a dose of reality outside of my 4 walls, which I've been soaking in, doing all these videos back to back, not giving myself a time to be a real person. But I think that's gonna quickly fade, and the stress of work is probably gonna come. It's not really a good job, man. It really isn't. It needs to be something else. But how are we not done with this? I love that Crescent Moon, man. Crescent Moon Island, we did that, right? That's where we found the hammer, I think? Or was that last seed? I can't remember. There we go. What do we get? Boop boop. The bow. Oh, the rupees! Jump off and drown in the ocean. Bye, Link.